Hey guys, Tony here. We wanted to do a little video to kind of explain how we were going to go about the final project for the digital video survey class. Basically what we decided to do was we wanted to get a well-rounded experience.
We thought, how can you really get into pre-production without also exploring production and post? Because to me, when you're in the pre-production stage, you're looking ahead the whole time.
So we actually shot ourselves a short film. What you're going to see to follow are going to be our experiences with that on set, off, and talking about what we've done.
The script is kind of a really important part of pre-production because what you end up with is you end up with the entire vision for where the production is going to go.
For the location, Kyle had already had a place in mind when he wrote the script, so that kind of helped a little bit because as he was writing it, he was able to conceptually see the place that we were going to be shooting.
We're going to be filming out here. We have a 1976 van out here we brought over, which has the official 70s retro green shag carpeting.
Yeah, this is the inside of the van. You have like 2 into beds. We got this right here. This is the big wheel with no airbag.
Do you hear it? It's like da 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 da. License plate design.
Oh, and that's the license plate?
It's a big part of the movie. Yep. I'm gonna be seeing the birds. I'm scared. It's gonna be so creepy. 1BSD536. Hey, Dad.
Yeah, Bailey? 93 Mustang, which is going to actually kind of go for an early 80s, but we'll make it work. And then you come on the house here. We're going to do one of the shots in here on the table. And we have them playing some cards, and then we're going to have the mysterious, my daughter Bailey, she's going to be going through the characters, letters from the license plate, letters and numbers. And over here we have, this is where we're going to be, I don't know my character's name other than
I think your name is Steve, yeah.
Steve, yeah. Unique name. Really good name too. So I'm going to be writing on here these characters, and this is the blood right here that I've concocted up. Hopefully it looks pretty good on the window.
What is it made out of?
It's a combination of corn syrup, food coloring, ketchup, let's see, gelatin, and barbecue sauce. And then we're doing a shot in here.
Look at him.
We gave ourselves a green light essentially because we talked about a script that I had kind of been brainstorming for a while. So I got the approval of the group to go ahead and write a script about kind of a sci-fi psychological thriller, and it's very short, but we really enjoyed where we went with it.
He also had an idea of the actors, so when we actually went on set and we met everybody, it was really cool actually being able to put faces to these characters that he wrote about.
Hi, my name is Brandon and I'm one of the actors for the movie.
Hi, I'm Nathan Galley and I'm one of the actors in this movie.
I'm Bailey and I'm gonna be acting in the movie.
As of today, available right now in Culver City, Hollywood, you know, the area in Southern California, there are about 20 positions. At Modern Video and Film, they're looking for a smoke editor. They're also looking for a footage researcher. Also, we got some bigger names. NBC Universal is looking for a production assistants currently. American Hip Hop Awards right now is looking for production managers. You've got the Travel Show is looking for road crews. FX is looking for production designers. You have Bluebird Productions right now is looking for PAs, runners. They're looking for pre-editors. They're also looking for creative executives.
When you are bringing something to the pre-production stage, a lot of it has to do with the budget. So it's kind of a gray area as far as when you go into screenwriting, this is what you're gonna make.
So are you talking about doing a like first person view, and then we pan around to behind the monster and see the actual two characters.
Okay, so some of the key industry events going on in film are the Oscars and the Golden Globes, which are basically just like different recognition to pretty much everybody in film. Things that you can win in pre-production would be like for the best original screenplay or best adapted screenplay, and you could win an Oscar or a Golden Globe for that. There's also things like the MTV Movie Awards and stuff like that, where it's a little bit more pop culture rather than something that's based from like AFI, which also has their own award show. The director and producer can also win an Oscar or a Golden Globe or something at the MTV Movie Awards based on their participation in the entire production as well.
Chelsea's probably going to have to carry the boot. Professional organizations, there are a ton of in the world. There's the Producers Guild of America. We have the Filmmakers Alliance, as well as the big one that everyone knows, which is SAG, Screen Actors Guild. Another one that's extremely important, which a lot of people don't know about, but it's good for us as students, is SAG Indie. SAG Indie is the Screen Actors Guild indie side. So there's actually a lot of resources on there for independent filmmakers. We also have the Screenwriters Guild. There's also the Orange County Screenwriters Association.
You gotta have the drive and the passion. For directing, it's really important to actually be a PA on a set. I see myself more as a storyteller and a writer, so for me, I think my pathway is going to be to continue fleshing out scripts. The more films you make for your reel, and you show yourself as an editor or a writer or a director, whatever you did on those productions, the more you're going to have an easier pathway in.
Firecracker bomb things on the back of this guy. Of course, we're not really going to do it, but this looks cool.
How are you going to attach it?
We just put 3 of them on top of each other, and then you put the rubber bands there too, so these 2.
5.
Here's our monster. He's about to get blown up.
What happened if I forget it?
Okay, so some important links and resources for you to pay attention to are SAG.com, which helps you get actors who are within SAG, and especially, as Tony was saying before, SAG Indie, because as independent filmmakers, since we aren't part of an actual production studio yet, that would be the most beneficial to us right now, because you can get professional actors with their fee waived, so you can actually get them in your movies. The Writers Guild of America West.com is also another important web resource because it gives a lot of information for people based in LA, like all of you.
So pros and cons are, it's definitely like up in the air as far as, which one is going to weigh more, but I think there are a lot of both. Some pros are that you're working on sets, you're kind of living the dream. And I'm with, these awesome people who have a passion for the same thing that I do.
Scene 3, take 1, action!
And a con might be, I didn't sleep much this past month, and I'm really tired, and I feel completely miserable because all I've done is work on this production, and I didn't even get paid for it. The entertainment business, it's known for being a business where you have to be careful with who you trust.
In this industry, it's a stop and go, kind of action, cut, action, cut, reset, action, cut. It's fun.
So you don't really have any lines, you just kind of are barbecuing, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. You don't have any lines, you're just barbecuing. Nathan's gonna sweep around like this, and he's gonna have his Super 8 camera, and he's gonna be getting you.
This is what the previous renter put on this.
Kind of like, oh hey, and then you're gonna, and then you're gonna go, so maybe this battery doesn't work. Yeah.